Hey guys, welcome back to Tugs Garage. Shane here. Today on Tugs Garage we are going to be working on this Carter SPX go-kart I recently purchased. So stick around and enjoy the show. Alright guys, what's going on today is when I picked up this go-kart, I purchased it with a broken axle. I got it on Facebook Marketplace one day. I've been looking for a go-kart pretty reasonable price for a few years now, and this one's popped up one day. I just happened to be looking, I was working midnights, happened to be looking at Marketplace, and this thing just showed up. I messaged the lady, I says, this thing's still available? She said, yep, and I said, well, I'll be over there as soon as I get off work. So, the thing is, like I said, it had a broken axle, and the thing was already tore apart. As you can see, there's parts laying around all over. So I found the exploded view of the go-kart with a material list, and I got this at gopowersports.com. So I got the axle. I got 4 new bearings, and I'll put a link to these parts in the description. This shaft, I got it from Go Powersports, and I'll show you the. I get it in there if it's too close. But Go Powersports and one other place, I can't remember the name of the company, the only two that had the 3/4 inch axles for this go-kart. This go-kart came with a Predator 212. This is a 30 Series 30 torque converter. It's already had an exhaust upgrade, and I don't know about any other upgrades on the inside, like if the governor's taken out or anything like that. I've only bench tested it once, just started up to see if it run. The guy said it was only like a year old or something like that. So today what we're going to do, well, before I get started, let me walk you around the go-kart. Alright, here's the go-kart. Got 4 corner coilover shocks. It's already set up for electric start, which that'll be in a future video. And another future video we'll be doing lighting and any other things. These side panels that were screwed on, I want to tear that off, weld all these holes back up, cut new plate, and put tabs in here and bolt this stuff in. But I got like an 11-inch light for here. I got 2 pod lights for up there. But for starters, before we even get into any of that stuff, we need to get this thing running. And to get it running, we got to get this axle put in. So we got to put all this back together. Here's all the hardware. Here's the shaft right here. As you can see, it was broke right there. And then the one hub was stuck in, so I had to cut this off. I'm sorry I didn't record any of this, but I was getting anxious, but like I said, I got this print from gopowersports.com. So if you guys you have this Carter, the model, but it's pretty handy. It tells you how all this goes back together. There's the old axle assembly right there. And then you can get on here and look up. See, here's the axle. It's 309. Right here. 309, boom. No, that's what I want. 309, not 329. Axle. 40 and 5/8. This axle is 40 and 5/8 by 3/4. 3/4 inch diameter. But in the future, I'd like to update this whole axle assembly and everything to a 1-inch shaft. I already got some tube. I got more of that tube, but I already got tube for that, and I'll show you right here. I'm gonna set you down right here, and I'll bring up the axle assembly. So right here, this is the mounting for the so this is how you mount the motor, axles, everything. But what we're going to do today is these bolt holes here, here. These bolt holes right here, all 6 of those. And then there's, I think, 1, 2, there's 8 quarter inch. And these are 5/16. We're going to take these out and grind the paint off, and we're going to tack weld nuts in there. And then I got to straighten this plate out right here. So let's get after this. Sit you guys down right here. So we need to take this back off. These bolts are 9/16. Take these off. So, brake band there. I'll have to take this back out. Take his brake band off. Get some pliers. Carter pin right here, I gotta get out. Okay, brake band's out. So you got this spring and everything, this return spring. Got that out, so now I gotta go turn my air compressor on. Take a walk with me. Gotta redo this someday. Open the garage door next door. Let's go over here. I gotta put a switch. Gotta put a switch in there. There's the air compressor. Turn the power on. Alright, now we got here. That power, that disconnect over here also runs the outlet for my welder. So, gotta get out some, get my angle grinder. Alright, we got those knocked out. 3/8. 3/8. I'm an idiot. Just 3/8 through hole. That's 3/8 through hole on them, and the other one's a quarter inch through hole. Take a 3/8 nut and washer, tighten it down there. You don't have to put crazy welds on here, just some pretty good tacks, be efficient. Let's tighten it down. We'll get the welder hooked up here. Alright. Show you what's going on here. We're going to tack weld these nuts on there. Air compressor just shut off. So that's a 30 amp circuit out there. Welder full load amps is 20. Air compressor full load amps is 22. So I wait until the air compressor is done before I start welding. So we're going to tack weld these on here. Let me get my handy dandy stuff out here. Get the tacking. There's our first nuts tacked on there. Start up here. I cover up my Tug's Garage shirt. Link will be in the description. Tell you what, that Go Power Sports has got a lot of stuff if you guys are wanting to build a go-kart. Got those nuts on, let's take them out. Alright. Now that that's tacked on there, we get my gloves on here. On here. Now, like I said, don't put a whole bunch of weld on there in case you ever need to cut them off. You can get in there and cut them off and redo it. So let's put some of the 1/4 ones on there. Need 4 of these. Right here. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to get crazy on welding these nuts on there. You're just basically holding them to keep them from turning. Look at this over there. This is definitely, I mean, I could use nuts and bolts, but it's kind of hard to, you have to crawl up under the go-kart and do all that crazy stuff if you just want to take the axle off. So weld the nuts on here. Tighten that up. 7/16. Alright, let's tack this dude on there. Okay, got those 1/4 ones put on there. This side's done. This one down here, I had to make sure that that flat spot, where's the sprocket? Where's the sprocket? There's the sprocket. This sprocket, see how that sprocket's got that boss? It's got a ride. Almost on that. So you gotta make sure you can see where the, maybe if there's enough light, but you can see where the worn out spot is right there. So you make sure you got clearance for that. We'll put the rest of these nuts on there and we'll get to tacking. Alright, now we get to tacking this on there. Watch out, though. Alright guys, we got them all tacked in there. Clean this up, take the bolts out, and I'm going to repaint this. I painted it once, but now I need to paint it again. Put y'all up here. My favorite type of paint to use on this, right there. Rust-Oleum American Accents paint primer, satin black. This is Canyon Black. Alright guys, I'll bring you back when that paint dries and we'll start throwing this axle together.